Hello, welcome to my Psychic Connection. Not sure what just happened. Oh, I know what happened. Weird banners are changed. All right, so sorry about that, guys. We had a little tech problem. That's okay. We'll have that fixed in just a second. All right, we are fixing that right now. There we go. All right, well, welcome to the show. Sorry about the tech issue there. It's all right. We'll take care of that. So, guys, how you guys doing tonight? It is Friday night. We are here now with Journey and Friends. So, guys, get ready for that. And let's see. Something needs to change here. Because I don't know why. Okay, so trying to figure out what's going on there. And while I do that, let's go ahead and bring on Squirrel.
Sneaky ass Mercury in retrograde.
Exactly.
And I said in retrograde like I'm a baby astrologer. It's going to be all right. You guys,
Yes, it is.
man, that full moon in Cancer hit at 6:21 p.m. Eastern.
And it's powerful.
Doozy. A doozy.
Oh, yes. And then we got 1 week left of Mercury in retro, or 1 week left of Mars in retrograde, and 2 weeks left of Mercury in retrograde. Thank God. Stop the retrogrades. Hold up. Give us a minute to breathe. Let us digest everything you just threw at us.
And I do have to warn y'all, if I burst into tears in the middle of the show, it's that daggone full moon in Cancer. I can't handle all that emotion. I got a Gemini moon. We don't play that.
Exactly right. No.
It's like, man, what's going on? So y'all be real gentle with me tonight, please. Not used to all that.
Sorry, working on it.
Well, while Journey's working on those technical issues, let me tell you how the show works, all right? So anybody who leaves a question, and please make it a good specific question. Don't what's going to happen in the next year or even what's going to happen next week. Let us know what if you're looking for career, love, finances, family, children. And it's not because we're fishing. It's because we got 2 minutes to answer you. And a whole lot can happen even in just a day. Think about it. So if you're really concerned about a certain topic, make sure you let us know that topic. So we're not seeing 27 different things that could happen to you in an hour and talking about all that, and then you're coming back, well, I really wanted to know if I was going to get that paycheck this week. Let us know what you want so we can focus on that instead of all the other stuff going on in your life. And go ahead and post those questions in the comments. Tonight, I'd really love if you put down your sun sign, and anybody who posts those questions in the comment gets starred and saved, and we take those questions in order.
Absolutely. And guys, just so you know, we're going to go down the list. We're going to alternate questions. And by alternating questions, we're going to be able to get to as many people as we can. Remember, if you guys do donate for a three-minute reading, you get to pick the reader of your choice. So make sure you guys put the reader that you would like to read your question if you donate for a 3-minute. If 5 or higher, you guys are going to be able to just go ahead and get a little bit of both of us. So get ready for that. We're going to share the time on those ones. So it'll be a tag team on the reads. But guys, we are so happy for you guys to be here. Make sure we're liking the page and we're tapping those screens. Give us some love hearts, guys. Share us out far and wide. We're so ready to be here. We've gotten so many shows lined up for you guys. So, but someone said they didn't really know their birth chart that well. That's okay. Just give us your sun sign.
Yeah. And he does know his time. So you can call us at My Psychic Connection and we can hook you up with that information. There's
Yes.
so much information in one chart. Your sun sign is a big deal, but the rest works with it. Because, like, not every Leo acts like what other Leos act like, because there's so many factors, moving parts that are going
Exactly.
on that make us each very, very contradictory, beautiful individual souls. It's, oh God, I love astrology.
Absolutely do. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, make sure you guys are getting those questions out there for us. Remember, if you know your sun sign, go ahead and post that. Squirrel will take a look at that sun sign and help connect to the reading for you, give you a little bit of a better idea of how to connect with that energy with you. It really does help. All
It
right.
really does. Right.
All right. It says, I don't know sun sign. Your sun sign, are you?
Audrey's a
Are you?
Virgo.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
She's playing with us.
I was like, I'm pretty sure you've told us your sun sign, but guys, go ahead and get those questions out to us. We're going to go ahead and start going down the list. So we're looking forward to talking to all of you. So make sure that we are connecting well, and we're going to go ahead and put that question in there. They changed it up a little bit, guys.
Yes.
We are going down the list and making sure that we're connecting to everything. And she said Virgo. Yep. See, you said it. She said it. It's on there. We got it. All right.
It is your sun sign, hon.
She goes, I'm just a Virgo. Is that the sun sign? Yes, that's the sun sign, Audrey.
But you are so much more, too. It's
exactly.
So cool.
Exactly. So definitely some good information that can be brought to the reading with knowing your sun sign and knowing those types of things. So, guys, let's get ready. Squirrel, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
All right. Well, let's get this party started, and let's go ahead with our first question. Our first question of the night is... Oh, there it is.
Kelly.
Kelly says hello. All right.
Kelly says, hello, everyone. Hello, sweetheart. She says, well, the project I am working on pan out in the future. So let's see how this project is going to pan out. Ooh. Wow. All right. Now, what I'm getting right off the bat is that this project is a project of love, and this project is something that you desperately need. Right now, you've gone through a time of absolute broken heart. Like, it feels like your world has crashed down around you, and that everything has conspired to unravel everything you've done up to this point. So this project was born out of the need to put the pieces back together for you. And that's a hard place to be, but you don't know. So many people would just give up at this point. This is a brutal combination. It's a truly hard place to be. But look at you. You stood up and said, I am going to do something I love. I am going to do something that's going to make a difference. I have something to offer the world. And Kelly, the world is going to love it. Look at this card. And I feel like the Two of Cups is a more beautiful card even than the Lovers. This is a card of people seeing you, of being set in stone. Like, having a statue made of you is a big deal, right? She says, yes, just for me, to benefit others. It's showing. Look at him. That king, that Knight of Cups, just here I am. I want to make things better for you. And the world receiving you, seeing you, and bonding with you. Absolutely. It is going to pan out, and it is going to go a long way towards healing what has been broken and putting those pieces back together. You are not invisible. You are an incredible, beautiful soul that has something the world needs, and you are offering it. Yes, it will pan out in the future. Give it some time. but keep doing it. Good luck. I'm happy to see this, and you deserve it. You deserve. I do hope that helps. I can't wait to hear about this project.
I know, it sounds amazing. Sounds absolutely amazing. All right. So, who do I have on the list? Because that was a great question for one. It was very detailed reading, so very excited to see where this goes.
Yeah.
All right. So the next person on the list is Audrey. All right, Audrey, you get me. She says, hey, is there a specific decision that I need to make to move forward with anything? Okay, so you've got a lot of things going on with yourself right now. You've got a move coming up. You're trying to get your money put together. So the thing is that you need to stop doubting yourself and overextending yourself for everybody else. So you keep overextending yourself and helping this person, helping that person, doing this, doing that. And you keep doing for everyone else, but you're not doing for yourself. And what I could tell you that you could do for yourself is to give yourself peace of mind. You have not given yourself peace of mind. You have not, you started doing the 5 minutes for yourself and then you stopped. You need to get back to giving yourself some time, doing things that you want to do, knowing what you want ahead of time. Knowing what you want ahead of time is a big one. She says, yes, oh my God, that's me though. No, it's not you. That's what you've become used to because you became Mrs. Fix-It. I fix this, I fix that, I do this, I do that, I cook, I clean, I pay, I do this, listen to you guys fine, blah, 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 blah. You can be there for people, but don't make your energies change. Don't keep putting yourself in the same thing. That has a lot to do with what's going on. Allow yourself to be able to move forward and stop doing everything everybody else wants. That she says, oh my God, yes, laugh out loud. So the thing about it is that you just keep putting yourself in helping everybody else and making everybody else the priority instead of giving yourself that time maybe to get your nails done or to buy a cute shirt for yourself, just to be pampered in some way. Maybe you like to get massages. Do something that is good for you. But this is what you need to hear about yourself because that is one of the most important decisions that you have to make before you move on to the next. All right, Audrey. She says mothers. Yeah, but it's not just mothers. I understand the kid part, but this isn't just about the kids. This is about other family members, friends. You're muted.
No. That's
the first mute of the night.
The second Virgo in a row. Our first two reads were Virgos. And the thing about Virgo is they are very selfless. They are about doing for others. And this moon is probably totally messing with their heads because they're, they're like, I've got to take care of stuff. And it's like, wow, all this emotion. So
exactly.
Virgos, every Virgo needs to hear this. Don't forget to put yourself first sometimes. It's such a necessary thing. And Virgo is the last one to do that. Very selfless creatures. You guys are wonderful. You bring such a great deal to the world, but you need to refuel.
Yeah. Most definitely. Refuel, build yourself up, because you're a person too. And if you don't take care of number one, you're going to be shit to everyone else. Yeah. So if you're falling apart, stressing, that energy that you're given to help that other person that you love so much, all that's going to do is fall back on you. It will come back on you. So you don't want to do that. So something to pay attention, because that's self-love. It's not just for Audrey. She's just one of many going through that situation, to remember to love themselves. So just do what you got to do and to take care of business, but also schedule in 15 minutes for yourself. Even if it's just to do a face mask or take a hot bath, take a great shower that just you relax in. You got the great shower head with the pulse and hit it on the back, do it a little on the feet, a little self-care, a little self-love. You know, I mean, it's even simple tasks like shaving your face or shaving your legs. Your self-care, you do those things naturally. You take a shower because you have to. Because if not, you know, no one's going to want to be near you. And if you got the same type of energy, because energy is going to work just like that smell, it's going to be repellent. It's going to be repellent.
And one more thing I'd like to add too. I got Venus in Virgo. So I totally, and Venus is how I interact with other people. So that's that's like Venus really hates being in Virgo because, you know, Venus is kind of like, yay, me. But the thing about doing something for yourself, and this is hard, people who are used to you always doing for them and dropping everything to run and do for them, they tell you you're mean. They tell you you're not yourself anymore. They get really upset, really upset. But that is a manipulation. It is a manipulation so that you're back doing everything so they don't have to. Please, please take that into account.
Right. And I know nothing about all that Virgo energy.
Venus and Virgo's brutal, man. Oh,
yeah.
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 Mother hen from hell. It's like, you didn't call me for 5 minutes. I had you dead in the ditch.
No, Kelly, we just started, sweetheart. We just started. She's asking if there's room for readings. Guys, if you'd like to get a faster read, you can always donate to go ahead of the line. If you do a mega reading, you do get to jump ahead and, you know, ask more than one question for mega reads. But that is the only donated read that we do that has multiple questions. So, guys, make sure you know that. All right, well, let's keep it going, guys. And the link is in the description. It's also being pinned to the Facebook group, and it is being posted as we speak at the moment. So definitely looking forward to talking to everybody. Let's go ahead and have the next person in line for Squirrel.
Yay.
All right, we got Colleen.
Yay. Hi, Colleen. Colleen says, do you see me renewing my lease at my current place come the end of August or moving on to a new place? Let's do a this or that to see which one would be best for you. Okay, so renewing the lease in August or moving to a new place. So for August, I got strength in reverse. I do know that you love the place, but it's not the place right or that will be in August that will be the perfect place for you. Look at these two knights I've got in reverse. I've got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups in reverse. And knights are movers and shakers. And this is saying you're already ready to go to me. You're already ready to go. So I don't recommend staying in that place for August. You got things to do. And holding a knight back from doing the things he needs to do is one of the worst things you can do. And that was a lot of do's. But as far as moving in August onto a new place, I would make sure, I've got the Ace of Coins in reverse, make sure you can afford it. Because if you can't afford it, it doesn't matter if you're ready to move, right? So start saving now or start putting little amounts away now to make sure you've got all those deposits that you need to make. Or even if you think you're doing fantastic financially now, just make sure you can afford the place you actually want. And I just like the place that you find if you do this is going to be your forever place. This is an ending card and a beautiful one. This is a card that says, oh, we are so happy here, right? You're gonna find exactly what you want. I feel buying, so not just deposits too, but this is going to come into play, and it's going to be such a fresh, beautiful, wondrous start for you. this is going to be the beginning of a brand new journey that you're. So just keep an eye on putting the money away, and I would recommend that you go if you take those precautions. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, hot,
Absolutely.
Colleen.
Now, I know tonight we're supposed to have 3 psychics on, but unfortunately, Destiny K has fallen ill. She will not be joining us tonight, but we send our love and energy to her, healing energies. And guys, I hope that you guys put the good word out into the universe for Destiny K to have a well recovery. We do miss her already, and but she will be back next week. So.
And I see Elise. Hi, Elise. I love you so
I
much.
saw her
I
too.
hope you're feeling better, honey.
Yes, she wasn't feeling too well yesterday either. It was like a wham bam. We got hit.
Yeah.
Down, but we got you covered. Don't you worry.
We do so much, Elise. And Destiny, when you listen to this, we love you too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Who do we have next? All right. We've got the Celtic Dragon. All right. So let's go ahead and start this question. So what advice can you give me for me to be able to hear my guides better and strengthen my mediumship? So when it comes to your guides and being able to hear them better, is the first part is to stop with the second guessing, because you actually are hearing your guides and you're dismissing it, because sometimes we don't like what the guides have to say. Sometimes, you're like, oh, that can't be right. I don't want that to be right. So then all of a sudden, again, you're second guessing yourself. Listen to what's being said. Start listening to the thought process. There are thoughts that are coming through your head currently that are not your own. This is your guides trying to direct you. So start listening to those, those thoughts that you're getting that doesn't just quite seem like something you would do, but all of a sudden you're thinking it. Like, oh, wait a minute, I have to do what? So you need to focus on that. In order to get to your mediumship, the self-doubt definitely has to stop, because what you're going to do even in mediumship is that really what they're saying? Is that really what they're doing? Am I really hearing that right? So don't do that. That is what's confusing me. I can't tell if it's my thoughts or them. Look at when the thought comes, how your thought patterns are. And those thought patterns they're the same. You think a certain way, how you're going to feel. When spirit first communicates with you, they do it in the thought pattern because they're trying to direct you, especially when it comes to your guides, because they can't control you. They can only give you the idea or put something out there for you to realize something. So start paying attention more to the signs that surround you. Start listening out for thoughts that don't quite feel like yours. So remember, that's how it starts out. From there, you'll actually be able to hear these and be able to grow and move further with it. But right now, let's start with the second guessing and the doubting yourself, because that's a big hindrance on how you take care of things and how you move forward. So it'll really kind of beat you down, and you're like, crap, what am I doing wrong? And then we beat ourselves up over it, and it's not worth it. It's not worth to beat ourselves up over it. It's not something we can control. We just have to learn to trust ourselves. The first person you have to trust is you. You have to trust you first. So, all right. So, and trusting is very hard to do. And it's one of the things that, this is the best way this is what I tell my students, is that you're so willing to trust someone else so quickly. Why can't you trust you first? I can't hear you. You're muted.
I knew I was testing you.
He's testing me? Okay.
Dang it, man.
What did you say?
Beautifully said.
All right.
I was invisible.
Invisible. It's on the tip of my thumb. Can you see it?
He said that to me the other day, guys, and I laughed so flipping hard. I was like, so stealing that. So stealing that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And guys, remember, we're going to be here for the next 2 hours. So guys, get those questions ready. Go ahead and post. Here's the cool thing about posting a question with us is if you see that you have to post a question, but you don't have time. Like, I wrote a question out real quick. Am I going to have time to hear it? Know that we will keep the question. We still answer it, even if you have to step away. So just know that it's recorded so you can go to our YouTube channel and watch your question be answered. So just in case you ever feel that I don't have enough time to get a question answered, no, you do. You just have to have the answer given to you at a little bit of a later time to watch the replay. So guys, make sure, because you'll see your name pop across the screen when you watch the rerun. So guys, make sure you check it into our YouTube channel. We've got a cool, badass show coming up with astrology, mythology and astrology with Squirrel and Journey Ryan. Journey's just kind of be there for to ask some questions too, but definitely Squirrel is going to be giving us amazing information about our astrology with mythology and the stories behind all the signs that she's asking for you guys to tell us about. So guys, definitely check that out. That's going to start happening in February. Looking so much forward to that. I'm like ready.
I'm really excited about it. I love sharing the stories, and you guys, it's like the history, the origin stories about what sun sign you are. It's very, very flipping cool. It explains a lot, the stories.
It does, and it gives you background on it.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh yes, I'm so ready for popcorn and story time. Popcorn and story time. Let's do it. So that is always good. So
you know what? I already forgot who's reading next.
I just read, so it's your go after this. But who do we have next?
You just call me Dory.
You're fine.
Woo-hoo!
We got a mini reading. All right. And who are we talking to today? Elise!
Elise, hello.
All right. Elise, we're going to start off with Squirrel, and then you're going to finish it up with me. So let's get it started. This is a mini read. This is a non-timed read. So guys, this gives you an idea of what a mini read looks like.
All right. So Elise asks, what is going on with my energy? And what is the most important thing I need to know right now? So let us find out, Elise. What is going on with your energy? All right. Okay, so what is going on with your energy? Honestly, and this is really weird because I can feel that your energy feels stifled, like it's not flowing in the direction it needs to be, and you already know what direction that energy needs to flow in, but you're holding back because you're afraid to put yourself first. God bless you. I've got the King of Wands for you. And the King of Wands is a person of action. It's a person of passion. It's a person of fire. And I know that you're a Taurus, but you're in a part of your life where you want to celebrate. You want to be happy. And Elise says, that is always my problem. And that is important. Don't ever use that as an excuse. It is an awareness. She says, I'm learning how to put myself first. Good for you. Good for you. It does not mean you're selfish. It means that we've only got one chance to do this. Well, we've got more, but this is the one that we're here now, right? We've got this life to be happy. And we so many times keep ourselves from being happy because we are conditioned to believe that it is selfish. And it is not selfish to be happy. And if you're unhappy, the people around you can't be happy. You're putting them first to make them happy. But it's just more and more demanding. You need to be able to follow your passion. You're not allowing yourself to follow it. You keep holding yourself back. Look at this card. Look at this card. That is a celebration and a merry-go-round in the middle of it. And with that merry-go-round, you are a beautiful soul that is full of wonder and childlike joy. She says, I'm so tired all the time. It is exhausting. That's because you're swimming upstream. Have you ever been in a river where, it's all flowing one way and you're just swimming, 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 just keep swimming, 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 not upstream though, and you're not moving anywhere? Go with the current, go with the passion, go with what you're supposed to be doing, because you're going to stay drained as long as you're running in place, or in this case, swimming in place. Um, you're okay. There are things that you need to leave behind that you are holding on to. I believe you know what they are, but they're look at these jagged swords coming out of the water to impede your progress. And it's not just other people, honey. She says, I'm trying to slow down a bit. I do too much. You do, but you do what everybody else needs you to do, and you're not following your passion, and you're impeding your own progress and allowing them to impede your progress. You are running in place, swimming the wrong direction. It's time to put Elise first. You asked what you really need to hear. It doesn't mean ignore everybody else. It doesn't mean neglect anybody. It means stop neglecting Elise. Look at that card. And I think she even looks like you. That beautiful, beautiful woman. And she is content because she takes care of herself. She takes care of her needs too, and she doesn't swim upstream. She knows the current, and she lets the current do all the work. You are seriously, seriously, and it is a pretty card, Elise. It's almost as beautiful as you are, almost, and you're just really unhappy. And this isn't just a relationship card; it's just a sorrow and a pain that you're feeling deep inside, that you are not letting anybody see or communicating. I hurt. And I don't know if you have ever been in constant pain. You ever get one of those headaches that last for like 3 freaking days? And the whole time you're just like, ow, ow, ow. And when the headache goes away, you're like, bam, sleeping for 2 more. Pain exhausts you. You have got to talk to somebody about the pain, somebody you trust, somebody who will hear you and not tell you how you freaking supposed to feel, because this is how you feel, okay? And last card, and I think you need to know this. You are magic. You do have all the tools that you need to move forward. And she says, wow, you have everything at your disposal. Start using it. Start shining, girl. You are freaking beautiful. I almost said a different F word, sorry. But you are beautiful and you are magic. So talk to somebody. Let that pain release that pain. She said, digging deep, squirrel. I just love you. I love you too. And I feel you. And I do not ever want you to feel that kind of debilitating pain, because it is debilitating. And that is why you're exhausted. So talk to someone you know and trust who will not tell you what you're supposed to be feeling. And you will be able to start to heal. Now I'm going to pass you on to Journey with so much love. So much love. And you got this, girl.
So, I could tell you right now that the energy that, she put, thank you, Squirrel. So, Elise, there's a part of you right now that's feeling stuck. This is why you feel tired. This is why you feel like you're at a hole. This is why you feel like things are off a little bit. She's feeling a little, you're just feeling a little bit down. And, you know, this go, 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 go for everybody else. Again, just like Squirrel was saying, give yourself some time. But here's the thing. This is the reason why you feel stuck. There's a reason why you feel stuck. So the reason why you feel stuck is because you're not giving yourself that time, so you're ignoring yourself. You start ignoring yourself, you start ignoring other things about yourself. Then parts of you start to shut down because you start to become a machine that continues to keep doing this. This is a pattern. Squirrel, I don't know if you noticed this. We're getting a pattern tonight. It's about self-care and not being selfish because you're giving yourself some care. Because if you're not good to yourself, what good are you going to be to others? Because you're going to be tired, you're going to be burnt out, you're going to feel like everything stopped. It's going to feel like the whole world stopped. Even your own guides, your own guidance. Yeah, I feel like I don't have time to stop. Yes, a machine. But the thing is that you're not a machine. You're a person with emotion whose emotions have been ignored here recently. We've got to get you moving forward. We've got to give yourself, maybe it's going to get a pedicure. Maybe it's going to get your nails done. You know, doing something for yourself, taking a hot bath. I know going to the beach and things like that, or going through nature, that's great. But that's grounding and that's good. That's healthy for you. But you need something that gives you some type of joy, going out and getting a brand new tube of lipstick or a lip gloss or a lip balm, or maybe it's a new eyeshadow, maybe it's a new crown, or maybe it's a new hair color, something for you that makes you feel good, because you're not doing enough to make you feel like Elise. You've lost yourself, and the way to find yourself is to give yourself that time so you can walk back to you, so you could feel all the things that you need to feel to build things up. Stop feeling like you're going to let everybody down, because I keep seeing you do. That's something that continues to keep being a thought pattern in your head. I'm going to let everybody down. I'm going to let everybody down. She says that's so true. But you can't feel like you're letting everybody down all the time. So I just feel as though that if you give yourself that time, she goes, I feel like I don't have time to feel. Right, because you're not a machine, because you've done so much for everybody else. You keep doing and doing and doing and doing and doing and doing. And it's still not for you. It's for everybody else, everybody else, everybody else, everybody else. You got to be like everybody else, Elise. Everybody else, Elise. Everybody else, Elise. 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 Everybody else. Give yourself some of that. See how it... You add it in slowly, and then you start to give yourself a little bit more time, because you need that. You need that chance to recuperate. I know finances can kick your butt and make you feel like you have to go into overdrive, and then you feel like everything has gone crazy. Right. I'll work on that. Laugh out loud. Right. And you do know with Mr. Journey here, he constantly is go, 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 do. I got this. I got you. Advertising. Okay, we got that. Look, we built this. Here we go. But I still give myself that time. I still have to pull back and do everything that I need to do for myself, even if that's, doing, arts and crafts. I know it's something simple, or playing a simple game on your tablet, watching a movie marathon of some kind, something that brings me some type of enjoyment. I know I got 1,000,001 things to do. I've got a lot of bills to pay, but I still try my hardest. But you're no good if you're overworked and tired, because it's something I've learned when it comes to that type of exhaustion is that you're no longer giving you're not giving your A game, because the battery's dwindling down. So now, instead of giving you 100%, I'm giving you 95. Then it drops to 85, 75, 45. Holy cow, I just lost, because it's getting poorer and everybody else is feeling it. So then you're getting residual energy from that negative energy that you're putting out there. You don't even realize you're doing it. So right. That is why I'm trying to slow down so I can enjoy life too. Exactly. You don't want to be 85 and finally going, I can retire. Well, now you can't go on nature walks. You don't want to go to the beach. You're exhausted all the time. You're having hot flashes, so you definitely don't want to sit in the Florida sun. I'm just saying. Just saying. You're not trying to be like that. You want to enjoy it as you go. Not work, and then not enjoy as you go along. Because you're missing out on all the things that are going on around you. When you feel like it's passing you by, and that too in itself is exhausting. So just make sure that you're doing all the things that you need to do for you, and give yourself that time. And by that, I hope that helps. And I really, really, really want you to give yourself time. Even if it starts off with 20 minutes, you're muted before you start. There we go. I seen you go, and I'm like, mute. And she's like, thank y'all. You're amazing. You're welcome. And sis, love you both. We love you.
Oh, we do. I wanted to point out that there's a second pattern here tonight as well. 3 of the people that we've read for, I know they are earth signs, and earth signs are feminine, just as the water signs are, and that Cancer moon, and feminine signs understand feminine signs best, right? And the feminine is just a word. It could also be called negative. It's limited by words. But earth signs are attributed with common sense and stability and patience and stubbornness. And this full moon in Cancer is really calling them out.
Yes.
It's really calling the earth signs out to step up for themselves, because
making them come to terms with things that they've been neglecting.
Yes, and it feels brutal, but it's a very loving thing. Like, hey, girl, start taking care of you. So,
our first question tonight was, is there anything in my way? Yeah, you're not taking care of you. You're the problem. You got to fix it. You can't
four of our people were.
It started off with the first one, and it just kind of, you are taking care of you. Loving, caring, doing what you need to do for self-care.
Well,
she says, well, that makes things make sense. Laugh out loud. Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's been applying. Everybody thinks that the full moon has to be right on the dot, but it's been applying for days, and it's just been building up. And at 6:29 tonight, it said, "Pow!" Take this opportunity to listen to that moon, because all of you that we have spoken to tonight desperately need that self-care.
Well, it's double amplified too, because you've got Mercury, which is your communication. That's with Capricorn. Capricorn's another feminine energy.
And
now,
it's
a lot of people think it's masculine. Exactly.
But it is feminine.
But it's very direct. Look at it when you were a kid and your mom was giving you, this is how you do things. Listen to what I'm saying. That's how Capricorn comes across, because they want to get their point across. They're not doing it mean. It's just they're direct. Yeah. They don't put emotion behind their communication sometimes. But we're feeling all of that emotion with it being with Cancer. Cancer's going to make you feel that emotion. Capricorn's going to be super direct with you. And what happens when you're very emotional and you get a super direct message? You're like, oh,
we oh God.
Yeah. You start crying.
Oh
You're
my
taking
God,
it
yes.
personally, and it's not. But there's a reason why we have to go through that. Have you ever had a deep cry and then felt better after you had that extremely deep cry? That is what you need right now. So this energy is definitely a lot different, but it's needed.
Yeah.
So if you feel the need to cry within these next 3 days, let it out. Let it out. It's going to be better if you do than to hold it back going, I got this. And then what's it going to do? It's going to fester all the way up until we get back to another sign like Scorpio and Cancer that are going to make you feel those emotions, whether you want to or not.
Yeah. So true. Mm-hmm. So true.
And trust me, you don't want to feel it during Scorpio. No, you don't. Because not only is it sad, it's revenge.
I'll get you, my pity.
Exactly. And that whole damn house, too. Burn it down. So, just know there's a lot going on right now, but it's supposed to happen. We're supposed to accept this.
And so now, guys, you gave me an earworm. Now all I can hear is burning down the house.
All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. We're going to be here for quite a bit of time. So, guys, just bear with us as we try to get to as many questions as possible. Who do we have next? We got a 5-minute reading. All right.
Oh, wait, that was a donation.
Yeah.
We got a queen to draw.
Oh yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute, what are you talking about?
Speak English, squirrel.
I'm like, we got a queen. I'm like, who's the queen? What's going on? Wait a minute. All right, so let's go ahead and flip her. Elise, you got the 9 of Air. Expecting the worst, but self-fulfillment in sleepless nights. Think about what you're thinking before you're going to bed. It is really affecting you as you go to sleep. That's where you're getting your sleepless nights from. Try to take that time for yourself, as we were talking about. Stop expecting the worst, because right now that's something that you're doing very deeply right now, and that's also affecting your mood. So try to stop expecting the worst. Try to be optimistic. Right now, I know it's hard to do with all this emotional energy and that direct Capricorn energy, but definitely do that for yourself. All right.
It'll be easier when she's doing stuff that she actually enjoys.
Yeah. All right. So Delphine, was that the name that we saw? Yes. All right. We got a 5-minute reading with Delphine. And guys, the reason I pulled that card for her is we're playing a game. If we find the Queen of Fire, you guys win a $50 reading on mypsychicconnection.com. So guys, let's get it going. And we're going to start off with half the reading is going to be with Squirrel and then the other half with me. So let's get it started.
Hi, Delphine. Thank you for your donation. It really does help us a great deal here at My Psychic Connection. So Delphine asks, when do you see me getting engaged to Juan this year? Please and thank you. So let me see. Oh, all right. Let me see. 1 second, please. I'm sorry. Little frog's taking residence up in my throat again. So, first of all, I'd like to say congratulations on getting such a good relationship. It is definitely on the move, and it's going forward motion. You see how these two horses are usually like they're turned back to each other, so they're trying to go in opposite directions. I feel that this relationship, you did want different things from it, but with him being in the upright position like this, I feel like you've come to a mutual decision and you're both on the same page. And for his energy, I kind of love him. This is the Knight of Cups, and to me, he's the most beautiful knight there is. He's very giving. He can be very romantic. He needs to remember to be romantic even after you get engaged, but you just remind him every now and then. But he's given his whole heart to you. So, and I have you as the high priestess. So you are also giving back. You're sharing your inner self with him. This is a beautiful pairing. You are sharing everything with him. You are not keeping secrets. You're being really on the level. And I think that's how you got to the point where you're working on the same page. Now, I am seeing that the card is not the issue here. It's the 5 of coins. But what I've got is Mercury in Taurus. But I'm going with the Taurus, and Taurus is late February through late March. So during Taurus season, around the 22nd of February to, wait, is that Taurus, Pisces, Aries? Nope, I'm seeing the wrong sign. March to April. You're like getting all excited there. It's going to be an extra month. I got to get my signs straight. April 21st, 22nd to May 21st, 22nd. Right in that time frame.
So yeah, I was picking up the same thing. We're going into spring. So this is good energy following through, working on the things that you guys need to as this relationship decides to continue to keep moving forward and growing stronger. I really do feel like things are going to get closer. So I'm seeing a closeness. As a matter of fact, in this situation with, the moon in Cancer, there's a lot of emotions being brought up. But for you, this is working in a benefit. This is bringing these lovey-dovey, good time emotions. So there's that great connection that's going to bring you guys closer. So this is actually going to solidify the relationship deeper. So just when you thought emotions couldn't get deeper and everything was perfect, they're going to get deeper. You're going to realize a whole nother level to this relationship that you didn't even realize, that's only going to make you feel more loved. So what's a better feeling than feeling more loved? So it's going to give you the warm fuzzies. It's going to be that closeness. There's going to be, I'm just going to say it. There's going to be a lot of touching. I see a lot of want to touch. I want to touch. I want to hug. I want to kiss. I want to smooch. I want to, squeeze your tushy. However you want to do it. Whatever you want to do. But definitely, I see a lot of it being physical, emotional, mental on top of that. So that a mental connection that's not just driven by the heart. It's building the relationship, and you're seeing this whole new aspect, and you're like, wow, can this be real? Am I feeling this right? Am I seeing this right? Yes, you're seeing it just the way you're supposed to, and you're feeling it just the way that you should. So just allow yourself to enjoy it. Because I know when things get a little bit deeper and it scares you just a little, that wall starts to go up with nervousness. Don't allow fear and the nerves to control what you're feeling, because it's only gonna get stronger. Don't let this get the best of you, because it can. And if you let it, it will, and can cause a problem. She says, yes, I can't wait for March and April. Thank you. You are welcome, sweetheart. But the love, the layers that are coming, eat it up, girl. Eat it up. Eat it up 100%. All right. That you're muted.
Okay. naked.
I don't know who's running naked, but you just said it. All right, so
I did, didn't I?
you did running naked.
I
I
hope
was
it's
like, okay.
Delphine. Having
Well,
fun.
that right there, this, even though that some of this is a lot of like self-reflection, in a way that gave her some self-reflection too, because it was telling her, don't allow the fear of how close that they're about to become make her nervous, because it can, opening up like that and getting to those deeper layers, like, hello, we're looking at the safes, we're looking at the skeletons in the closet area, the area you keep shut off from everybody but yourself. He's getting in there and you're getting into his space too, and it's definitely amazing.
That was beautiful reading. I'm very excited.
Such a good
for
energy.
You, Delphine.
Yes, I know. I'm like, woo! Take this Cancer energy and run with it, because it's going to be good for you. Definitely good for you. Oh my gosh. Definitely good stuff there. I'm very thrilled for her and that energy, because woo, that was strong and powerful and very exciting.
And that's just like I felt this whoosh of yay.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, we'll take it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the list, because the next person on the list is for Squirrel. So Squirrel, you've got Shanti.
Hi, Shakti. And I think I saw what Shakti was, but it's flown out of my head. I need to upgrade my motherboard so I can keep more information in me. Oh, there it is. She says, where or how will I meet a compatible partner, future husband? She's an Aquarius sun, a Cancer moon. Oh, yeah, you loving this Cancer moon. It better be being good to you. And she says, thank you. So, where is Shakti going to meet, or how, a compatible partner or a future husband? Okay, we got to talk first, and then we will totally get to that. Okay, but right now, I feel that you've been doing a lot of work, because this is in reverse. But I think you're coming out of a position of feeling trapped and afraid of the world around you. This is that Nine of Swords, that anxiety, that fear of putting yourself out there. So I know that you truly want this, and you have been working so hard to put yourself out there, but you are not yet fully committed. And she says yes. So I really would like for you to take a little bit of time. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, but see what you want. See what you need out of this relationship. This lady has put so much into what she's grown, and she's letting it ripen, letting it come to that perfect peak, which you need to allow yourself some time for that. You're not quite ready. And until you're ready to give your full self away, you're always going to hold back a little, and you're not going to find that right person. You will know when you're ready. You will know. But I suggest that when you are ready, you go to festivals, you go to places where people are having fun. I wouldn't suggest so much bars, although there have been instances where people could meet another in a bar, but you need to go to things that celebrate what you love and what you enjoy, whether it's an art show, a craft festival, a drum circle. She says, yes, makes sense. Put yourself out there. Make sure you're ready, Shakta.
Shakta is such a beautiful name too.
Isn't
on top
it?
of it, and then she's got the Cancer with the Cancer moon. She's just empowered right now.
Oh, and now is a really good time to work on that anxiety and root it out. That moon is shining so full. It said, look, you can see it all. And you'd be like, I don't need that. Clean the house. Not your house.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is a really good time. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. Do remember, we are here 5 5 days a week. On Mondays, we start off with Journey Ryan Live. On Tuesdays, we're here with Divine Love and Light. On
It's
and
time to wake up or
yeah,
something.
ooh, yeah. On Wednesdays, we got Elise Raven, Journey Ryan Live, and Squirrel. So, guys, make sure you're tuning in. That's Whispers of the Forest, guys. And on Thursdays, we got a full house. On Wednesdays, we got Destiny K, Divine Love and Lights. We've got Elise Raven, Visions of a Raven. We've got Journey Ryan Live with Journey Ryan. And then we've got Cassidy the Card Slinger with Psychic Cassidy. So, and then, of course, Fridays with Journey and Friends. Yes, I know there's a little bit of switch up, but we're making progress and doing different things. And Squirrel has moved on to her show, which is in the between for Fairyland of Thursday and Wednesday. So it is still Wednesday on the West Coast, but it is very, very early Thursday morning for Squirrel. So guys, make sure you tune in for that show. So technically it's right after Journey Ryan's show. Just check it out. It's at midnight.
I gotta tell him this. He made me the thingy to post, and it said Thursday at midnight and Wednesday at 9, and I was like, Journey, I only have one show.
Yeah, but it's 2 different SIM cards.
He's like, oh yeah. He had to explain it to me. I was like,
But you know what we didn't do for that last donation for them is pull their card, which is the 6 of Earth, which is money, time, and new effort, new career opportunities, being able to pay off old debts. So that was something you didn't ask about, but that is something that is coming your way. Financial balance. But not quite the Queen of Fire, so we're going to keep looking for that. Do you remember we are playing a game tonight? Guys, if you find the Queen of Fire, when you donate, you get a card. When that card is drawn, you might have the opportunity to win $50 on My Psychic Connection and pick a reading with somebody with a $50 balance. So pick the psychic of your choice. It could be anybody on the site. It doesn't have to be a specific person.
I want that prize.
I know, it's fun.
That's good.
All right. So let's go ahead and take our next person in line. And the next person in line is Shannon. All right, Shannon. All right, we've got Shannon here. And Shannon says that she's a Leo. When will my career take off again after being out of work for 4 months? So looking at the situation that comes forward to you for the career situation, I'm not really sure if you're currently working, but I do see new opportunity, which is showing me that if you're not working right now, that a new job will come your way. But if you are working, there's a new opportunity for you, meaning you'll be able to leave the current job. So from what I'm seeing, new opportunity does happen. Unfortunately, it's not until we get to the end of February do I see that opportunity that's going to bring you financial gain happen. So yes, but it is going to take a little bit more time. So don't get discouraged. I don't want you to get discouraged or lose faith or hope in the situation and feel like it's not going to. All right, so not working right now. That's what I thought. But the thing is that what I do see surrounding you and what I do see coming your way is that the opportunity you're looking for happens at the end of February. So allow yourself to be open to new ideas and new things coming through and everything feeling great for you. I definitely feel like things are going to get better. You're going to see when the new opportunity comes in, it's a fast pace, fast tracked. And I do feel like things are going to continue to keep moving forward for you. I feel like you are in a place that where you find a career versus a job. It's not going to be a thing just to give you some money and then you're going to have to move on. This next opportunity is something that you could live with and work with for a very long time, as long as you choose to. But I feel as though that you're very interested and ready to rock and roll and just be a part of that. So it makes a huge difference and a big impact, but it will be at the end of February when that happens. All right. Ooh, wait a minute. There she is. I was like, Miss America. Oh, she unmuted. Woohoo!
Hi, Mickey.
She got it. She got it. All right. But yeah, definitely felt like that time frame was good for Shannon because it was showing me the new opportunities doors opening. That's where the pressure gets taken off, feeling excited, lots of motivation. It was excellent timing. So it's very good. Yeah. All right. So let's keep it going and go ahead and take the next person on the list, which is Karina G for Squirrel.
Hi, Karina. It's good to see you on. Oh, it's not a question. It's just a beautiful. Yes, thank you. She says, wonderful to be able to watch a live again. Brightest blessings to all. Thank you, Karina. We very much love you here. Thank you. And brightest blessings to you as well.
Oh, and Shannon said, thank you. All right. So we'll go ahead and put up the next question in line.
We got Brolic. Hi, Brolic. Long time no see. And Brolic says, hi, anything please in regards to spiritual development. Love, love, love the spiritual development questions because you can be surprised at some of the things that come out about that. It's like, I wouldn't have thought of that as a psychic thing, but you never know. So let's see. Wow. Okay, this is so freaking cool. So, Brolic, what I'm seeing here is you've got an extremely high intellect. So sometimes it's hard for you to accept anything coming your way spiritually without trying to logic it away. And I know you didn't ask that, but I want you to be aware of that. But I also want you to take a look. We got this little bird, and that's the one that's saying, no, that's not real. No, that can't be happening. And the big bird up here that's saying, oh, heck yeah, it can. So listen to the higher power that you know is telling you the truth. You're already hearing it. You just need to shut the little bird up. Put a blanket over it so it thinks it's night and it goes to sleep. But one of the powers that you have is helping people understand their past. And this could apply to this life. Getting through childhood trauma, you get it on a level that a lot of people don't get. Or past lives. And I hear that little bird going, past lives, past lives. No, it could have something to do with past lives. Take a look at helping childhood trauma or things that have happened in past lives that affect us in this one. And I also see you having an amazing ability to understand people's strengths and to lift them up. And that's a superpower that very, very few people have. So run. I hope that helps. I feel with it.
I love it when we get to that moment and we're like, damn it, that bell.
That was very cool. Well, we got trolls.
No, we don't. I was we've got Karina G. She did have a question. And
okay.
So she did pop back up. So what I'm going to do is go to the next person. And then since she was getting you, I'd like her to get that same energy that was building up.
Okay.
So that way she can get that connection with you. So it'll be absolutely beautiful. And Audrey, please go ahead and make a choice on who you would like. Because Audrey has put in a donation.
And while she's doing that, y'all, I would please ask you to give some super, super love to the back end who's making sure all this happens, because we are short-handed tonight. And I think they're doing a phenomenal job. So let them know, we couldn't do this without them. So let them know that they're appreciated so much. Okay.
Absolutely. All right, Audrey, go ahead while you're making your decision. We're going to go ahead and take the next person in line, which is Hunter P. And that is with me. All right, says hello, Journey and Squirrel from Reefer Hospital. Miss you guys from the both of us. Have a smashing show. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Hunter. It wasn't a question, but okay.
Another pattern.
Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. All right, so I go ahead with Kayla. Kayla Jenkins says, "Is there spirits around me, please?" Absolutely. That is the short answer. To get a mediumship reading, you would have to donate in order to get that. And what I can tell you right now, so the thing is that, yeah, you got your guides around you. You've got family members around you. They do send you signs. And the one thing I can tell you is to go ahead and pay attention to those signs because they are trying to communicate with you. So thank you for your time. And we appreciate you. All right.
Well, I mean, I'm just a baby to this, so I know very little still, but it takes time more than sometimes to connect to that spirit and so much energy, doesn't it? That's why they're donated, because the energy it takes out of the medium and the time it sometimes takes to connect. 2 minutes, it would be like, me seeing my daddy again and saying, "Hi, bye, love ya, see ya." It would be horrible. Well, not horrible, but rude to the spirit. Yeah, them hanging around to be spoken to.
Absolutely. Audrey, it's okay to choose and pick. We don't get upset. We share the love back here. We have a great time. So it doesn't matter who gives the reading. We're just happy that we're capable of doing so.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that. We don't be like, she likes you better or he likes you better. We don't do that here.
Sometimes you need that female or one person's perspective that would be able to speak it the way, and sometimes you need another person. So just pick one, and the one you pick will be the one you needed to hear from tonight. You can do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by your toe. And we both love the heck out of you, Audrey. So I won't be back there going, "That bitch didn't pick me." Not gonna happen. Okay, rock, paper, scissors, Journey.
No.
No? Okay.
Audrey, please choose. Please choose. There's a reason why she's got to make a choice. Stop second guessing yourself. Remember what we said earlier? Stop second guessing yourself. Choose. Now you have to make a choice. Journey's going to help you out. Make a choice.
Poor Audrey.
I was like, wait a minute. I know, but she's got to stop second guessing herself. She's choosing to read with us. We both share in that energy. We both love Audrey.
A great moment for her to say, "This is about me." So
yes.
I'm going to pick the reader I need.
I want.
Go,
exactly.
Audrey, go.
Exactly.
Aw. No.
Okay. If that's what you want. If that's what you want, I can do that for you.
Put you first. We love you too.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry, but I was trying to get you to make it. Okay. That's what she wants. No problem. Well, who do we have next? Woohoo!
Yay! Oh.
All right.
Oops.
We've got Blanca here, and we're going to start you off with Squirrel.
Blanca, hi, and Libra energy. I love me some Libra energy. I got that Libra ascendant, so that's why we understand each other. She says, hello, beautiful. Any new opportunities coming my way this year as far as career, love, or just money? Will I finally open up to someone, even make friends? That is such an important question. I'm going to answer all of that, but I really want to address that friends part with you for a minute, okay? So ready? I'm ready. Tell me all. It's incredibly important, and I may need you to put that question back up in a few minutes so I can see all of what was asked. But I really want to address that making friends. Libra energy needs other people in its life. It needs that communication. It needs that ability to play off. It needs to be able to vocalize its words. Now, Gemini can vocalize, and it don't matter if the wall is listening. It just and it'll figure stuff out. Libra energy needs the energy of another human being that they can love and trust to be able to understand themselves and the world around it. So not you need to make friends. It is essential that you have people in your life. And it's hard, I know, because you got some Scorpio energy going on. I know you do. And that keeps people out. It's protective. That Libra is so vulnerable. And that Scorpio's going, oh, hell no, you ain't touching this, right? So I get it. But you got to make the Scorpio stand down some and let the Libra shine, because Libra is and can be a very beautiful thing when it's got people around it. All this codependency shit about Libra, that's an unhealthy Libra. Just because you need other people in your life and you need people to help you understand, that's not codependency. Codependency is when you are dependent on another person who tears you down to make you think that you can't make it without them. So get the codependency thoughts out of your head. I don't want to see them there. Okay. Okay. Libra needs friends. So let's see. Do we see any opportunities? And I want you to listen right now, honey. I am going to tell you about opportunities. The thing about opportunities, even when they're set in stone, this is coming, but it is up to you to seize it. I know I've said it before, not to you, but on the show. If you don't seize those opportunities, if you don't go after those opportunities, they're gone. Maybe more will come again, but you missed out. So if we see any opportunities, I want you to promise me that you will try to seize them. If you're not ready, that's okay. That's okay. But do whatever you can to be ready. More opportunities will come, but you will miss the ones that pass by. All right? All right. So let's see what's going on here. Wow. Oh, this is wow. Okay. First card off the bat is teamwork. Teamwork. Okay, I'll say something. I love you. I love you. I love you. But this has got to be said. This you. This is beautiful and well said. Thank you. But you haven't heard this part yet. I hope you don't hit me. No, you are one of those people that wants things done a specific way, and you know how it needs to be done right. So you're doing it all. At work, in relationships, you're like, okay, you ain't doing this right. Let me take over. And that is Libra needs teamwork. And yes, I'd say a good portion of the time, especially at work, because this is a worker bee card, you're right. You're right. But you're ending up pulling all the weight, and you're so exhausted by the time you're done that you don't have time for sociability. Or you're just like, I got no time for this. You're exhausted. You're exhausted. That's earth energy weighing you down. So you need to let or make other people do some of the work. Make them and let them fall flat on their faces when they don't. Because the people in charge, and this is definitely career, but this will be for friendships and relationships too. The people in charge know it's you doing all the work and they're allowing that to happen, and that's not okay. Okay? So if you let somebody fall on their face, they're going to have to step in. And if they step in and say, Blanca, why did you let this happen? Say, whoever you are, I don't know your boss's name, this is your responsibility too. Okay? Because I know you can do that. I know you ain't afraid to say what you want to say. Okay? So teamwork is not about taking over so it gets done right. Teamwork is about teaching people how to do it the way the boss wants it to be done. All right? And I think you're doing some of that. She says, right, I totally understand. And I do get that too. Yeah, very important. And that also bleeds into, so you got to open yourself up to be a team. And she says, I do have a loose mouth. I like that. It's not loose, it's direct. um, I want to show you something, and I'm going to pull them all up. I'm going to hold them all up at the same time. I hope you can see these. Knight, queen, queen, king. These are people who want to be in your life. How cool is that? And look at how eager they're all upright and they're eager to teach you. They're eager to embrace you. They're eager to feed that Libra energy and make it shine. And you know who they are. We got the Knight of Swords, I almost said wands, the Knight of Swords, who will make you think and make you readdress the thoughts that you have. He's the one who makes you go outside of your comfort zone and pulls you into the world and makes you fully present. We've got the Queen of Wands, and that's the Queen of Fire in the other deck. I hope she comes out for you. But this is a vibrant, excited woman about everything, passionate. She is offering you her crystal ball. Look at what I can see. Look at everything around you. Look at the people you can trust. And then we have the Queen of Cups. She says, I know that king, and he's awesome. And I keep calling that poor king a knight. He's a king. You're right. The Queen of Cups, an emotional, beautiful soul who gets you, someone who sees right through you and loves you, warts and all. She's there. You're just holding her back. And then you have the King of Cups. And I honestly think that this is you. This is you in the upright, healthy position, not pushing everyone away. These people love you. They see you and they freaking like you. Because let me tell you, love ain't always enough. It's when they like you that it matters. So you can be this beautiful, strong energy, because you ain't gonna do that feminine energy shit. Nope, 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 nope. You are strong. Feminine is strong in its own way, but you have raw masculine energy. She says, I'm a pretty cool person, LOL. Yes, you are. Look at who you could be. All that maelstrom, all behind him, ships getting sucked into that. What is that called? A whirlpool. And he is like, I got this. But he doesn't really have it without his Libra team. I really, really hope that made sense. I don't see opportunity coming, Blanca. I see opportunity here. Reach out and grab it because it's freaking beautiful. This is a family. All right, I'm going to pass you on to Journey. I hope that helped. Honor that, Libra. She said, I'm a storm, but hold on, there's sunshine coming after. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're going to show any storm coming in what for. You got this. You got this. Take the opportunities that are in front of you right now. Right. I'm really going to pass you the journey now. I swear.
All right. Well, I'm just going to take over. You definitely have a lot of things coming up for you. As for opportunity, the opportunity would be coming within the same career that you already have right now. She says, "Thank you, Squirrel." And the thing is that I do have to agree with Squirrel when it comes to don't do the job by yourself. Allow the team to participate. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes you're just like, it's just better if I do it myself and get it done, because I know you're trying to get the task at hand done, but you also have to make them accountable for their own jobs and for their own responsibilities, because you have responsibilities of your own, and all you're doing is adding more stress to your daily life, which you're already trying to de-stress from. So allow yourself to feel that ability to de-stress from all the things that are going on. So don't just keep beating yourself up and allowing yourself that. I really want to see you grow, and maybe talk to the person that you're working with, and as a team, open up that communication. Yeah, you come on strong sometimes. Like you said, there's sunshine and the birds are singing. Make sure you try to keep the birds singing and the sunshine hanging out, because you don't want to be doom and gloom all the time. Even though I know you love the rain, don't allow the rain to take over. You're not England. Remember that. You're not England where it rains all the time, or the rainforest. You got to be open and ready, and ready to explain, hey, listen, I'll help you get this done, but you have to accept my help, but don't take advantage of it. Because if I have to step away to do my job, they need to still be able to do their job without you watching over them, because that's the job that they have. That's the job that they were assigned to do. It's the job they get paid for. I know that there is no I in team, but there's always a me in team, and that's kind of where you've been. There's the me in team. Me, me, me. You can't. Team is a word on its own. So the two of you can handle the situation. The three of you can handle a situation. So just know that you're doing a great job. And I know you feel like you're being a team member. But at the same time, are you being a team member, or are you letting someone get away with something? Because I'm pretty sure your boss doesn't know how that went down. And now she's getting the credit for the work that you've done. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't know. I can guarantee he doesn't know. But the minute he starts to lay out those compliments, what's going to happen? She says, yeah, you're right. But the thing is what's going to happen? She's going to get all the compliments. She's going to be the one that's like, oh, look, she did this, she did that. Inside, you're going to be like, she didn't do shit. I did that. Me. She barely helped. And see, what you're doing is opening up a can of worms for yourself. So you could approach it differently when the boss is talking about the things that are getting done. Say, hey, don't worry, me and so have taken care of that back room. Or, hey, me and so took out the trash together. So that's a teamwork effort. So you don't hear her getting all this praise for all this work getting done, and you get absolutely nothing. At least you included yourself, but you did it as a team. You didn't say, I did it, but that's the problem. You just jumped on it, did the job, and did it by yourself mainly. And that's what I'm seeing a lot of. I'm seeing a lot of you. So just laugh out loud. I swear, I just want us to succeed. But yes, I don't get that credit. Right. But you got to mention that, hey, we took care of that. Me and so took care of that. But you have to make them accountable for their work, and that this is not something that they're taking advantage of. Because I'm going to tell you this, and it's probably going to piss you off. They know if they don't do it, you're going to come in to save the day. You're not helping, you're enabling. So as much as you're trying to show kindness there, because I know where your heart's at, it's in that kind place, but you're not getting that same energy. You're not getting the praise for it. You know, congratulations, you're doing a good job. But then there's another thing too, is if you're so busy helping them, you're not getting all of your work done the way you would do it. They're definitely going to miss me when I upgrade in life. But here's the thing. It will happen eventually. But right now, you got to kind of have to, you know, ride this one out until that upgrade comes. Because there's a reason why you are where you are today. And this is a place and a time for you to restructure, get things put together so you can move on to that next step. But right now, you've got to kind of hang on to what you've got going on right here so you can move forward, so you can do the things that you need to do. And then you can find what you're looking for, because right now, finding that stability, finding that stronger hold on your life is definitely going to be when you are in cleared mind. You want to be in that clear mind before you keep going forward and doing all that. So just so you know. But just know that this energy is definitely going to get better for you. Like I said, positivity surrounding you. Career is definitely going to get better, as I do see another raise coming for you. That is going to be a couple months out. That's not like this week or next month. I would say probably springtime going into April. That's what I'm seeing. So that would be the time that I saw you getting a raise. And it's just a surprise. It's not even one that's discussed with you. It's just like, boom, piece of candy. And you're like, oh, damn, did I get a raise? Yes, you did. So it's definitely good energy. And I really think that, even though you may not feel like this is your forever job, this is one that you could keep if you wanted to. But I do know that you want to grow from here and move on. And I do see that opportunity coming. But it won't be this year. And I think at this moment, because I know you've talked about buying a house in the past, the thing is that you want to keep this job so you've got your, you're still working at the same job. Mo money, mo. I get it. But the thing is that you want to keep this job so there's no break in your employment history, especially when trying to buy a house. They look at that stuff. It's not just your credit. They look at everything. They want to see your taxes. They're nosy. Straight up nosy. They get all up in your business just to buy a house. But I definitely... The thing is that the energy is definitely going to... I get it to be positive, and you're going to be able to move forward. I really feel like you're letting go of a lot of energy, a lot of things that no longer serve a purpose for you. So, just kind of hang in there. And I know this energy is going to be good. I know that you're going to be able to move forward. I know that things are going to come together. And you're going to get what you're looking for. And on that note, I want to say thank you, Blanca, so much, because you've got so much coming. But it's about that growth. Take this emotional moon and put it towards your happiness.
Yeah, shed that light and get rid of the stuff that no longer serves you. This is the best time to look at it. And look at that Libra. Libra energy, when it is healthy, can be the most beautiful thing in the world. But it needs people in its life to be healthy. It does. And that Scorpio part of us going, grr, arc. I sting you. She said, thank you, beautiful, awesome psychics. Thank you, Blanca. Thank you.
Absolutely. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. And we get into places where we need to clear the clouds and things like that. And so I think she's starting to see the light past the clouds.
And it's a hard place, too. I mean, it's really hard when things are dark to to see what's going on and what's no longer necessary. Yeah. And Audrey just said, Journey, I want you if still available. So I am so proud of you for speaking up for Audrey. I am so proud of you.
Audrey needed to make her choices too. This is about, her reading earlier. She was in a place where things to make choices for herself, to stand up for herself, to move forward for herself. A lot of breakthroughs for Audrey there.
Yeah, that's epic. I'm truly.
For her to finally make, I know it's hard to make that decision. Trust me, I get that. But it was one of those things we were just telling her, make sure that you're standing up for yourself, make sure that you're doing everything for yourself, and making some choices.
I see standing up doesn't have to hurt or hurt anybody. It can be such a good thing, and I'm so flipping proud of you. I could pop.
I am too. I'm very excited for her. I really do believe that was hard for her. It's one of those choices. She has a hard time picking and choosing. She also doesn't want. That's why I wanted to refer to what she had going on to let her know that she didn't. We are not judging who gets what, and if you pick that, I love this person more. No, we know better than that, because Audrey is one of those people that comes to all of our shows. She supports us in many ways. She shares us out, so we appreciate her very much and very truly. And guys, she has
Yay!
All right, Audrey. I know that was a hard choice, sweetheart. Okay, let's get going with this here. So, Audrey says, are my oldest daughters moving with us? I have so many kids and 11 cats. Laugh out loud. Oh, Audrey, do we share a cat? I got a bunch of cats too, girl. I have inside and outside kitties. So stressed, obviously. So when it comes down to the kids, I do feel as though I'm going to say it's a half and half situation. So I do see some of the kids going with you, but I do see one of the daughters staying behind and making a life for herself there for now. And she put, my babies. Yes, the kitties are definitely your babies. But so I did, it's a half and half situation. Now, later on, the one that stays behind will eventually move to your area where you're moving to next. But I do feel that's going to be at least, I would say, a year and a half's time frame before they make that decision for themselves. There's the missing you, wanting to see you, talking to you, communication. So the communication doesn't break. You're going to have that direct communication. It's damn near daily. There might be a day here and there every once in a while. Maybe somebody doesn't feel good, doesn't really want to talk. You might get just a text message like, hey, not feeling good, laying down. Yes, that'll worry you, but don't worry. It's just upset stomach, something little, nothing too major. But yeah, I do feel as though she says, oh my God, my middle. Yep. Yeah. It is definitely the middle child. And this isn't a bad thing. I know it's hard on you. It's definitely hard on you, but it is definitely not a bad thing, because this gives her a little bit of taste of life and what it's like and the understanding of responsibilities. Now, I am going to say this. I know you're used to saving the day all the time, but you may have to save the day from a little bit of a distance. But that's not a bad thing. That's okay. That's definitely okay. Don't get scared. Don't get nervous. Like I said, communication every day. This is going to make the middle child very, very strong. Very strong. And I really do feel as though that you are going in the right direction and that things are going to blossom. But like I said, about a year and a half. So we're looking at year and a half, you're probably looking in, we're going into 2025. I know that sounds terrible because we're just at the beginning of 2023, but you also got to realize you're not moving until we get to the middle of this year. So think about that. So you're only going to have the rest of the 2023, which is going to get to you. You'll get to see her on Christmas and holidays, and then you'll have the whole year of 2024, and then boom, she's with you. Things are great. You're in the same area. There's no distance. Things are great. I know this is hard. Audrey, she's crying. She's got my little tear faces. Oh, poor girl. But don't worry. There's still love. And eventually they all do. Audrey, they're all going to start growing up and moving out. They're all going to start doing that. Okay. Audrey.
It's hard when they do. Mine are 32 and 22.
But be proud. You should be a proud mama. Be a proud mama. That's all you can do is be proud and know that everything that you've done for them, everything that you've given them, everything that you've taught them has prepared them for the world. And that you've done your job. And that's what you were there to do. Now it's their chance to give that opportunity to protect themselves, to figure out things for themselves, just like you did when you had to move out. She says, okay, but she's doing it by choice. She's doing it by choice. So this is a big step for her too. Just like making choices to do things for you, she's doing this for her. She's a little bit better at it. I think she's a little bit more independent in that sense. You want to hold on to memories. You're very sentimental right now. That's what I kept picking up, sentimental energy. But Blanca got a mega reading and didn't get a card, but she did get the 5 of fire, which is completing goals. Competition. She'll get that. Don't worry, guys. She'll get that. I'm sure she's laughing right now. But don't be bothered by the details or conflict with others. Just complete your goals.
Ooh, how spot on is that?
Yeah. We just got done telling her.
Oh, dang.
And Audrey says, I don't have a mom like me. Right. That's what makes you better and different.
See the little pause?
She said, oh my God, yes, so true. That comes from Blanca. Perfect. Okay. Now, Audrey, this is cool because Blanca got the 5 of fire, but Audrey got the 5 of water, which is what's happening to her right now emotionally. And, things not turning quite the way you hoped, but there is a positive in the situation. Don't cry of fear of they're going to let go, but cry the tears of joy of you've done right. You've done what you were supposed to do. And it's time for you and the husband to have a little you time. I know there's a 5-year-old involved, but you can still get away from the 5-year-old a little bit faster than you can the teenagers. And, because the teenagers will follow you. They don't care. The 5-year-old gets tired after 9. So you can run away from that one. But the thing is that this is a time, there's going to come a time where you need to have that space and that time for you. And you're going to get that time. What you're feeling is what's called empty nest syndrome. As they start to move out, it's going to be hard. But at the same time, you're going to be so proud.
Yeah. And I know as moms, we are so scared they're not prepared. But they're going to surprise you so much.
Oh, absolutely. 1,000%. She put, I know it's hard. We're not going to be able to get to the part where she feels warm and fuzzy about it yet. But once she sees it for herself, it's when you're in the experience itself that she starts to realize, like, look what I did. I love my girl. Look what she can do. How strong she is. How powerful she is. It's just amazing energy that she'll start to feel once that's.
And
all right,
I have got to apologize about my cat. She has discovered that she loves this chair. I guess she loves
that chair and loves you. But it's when, she discovered I love squirrels. Hat. That's a new one. It's not the cat in the hat. It's squirrel with a cat hat.
I'm so embarrassed.
Karina G said, my sons are 32 and very independent, and that's still hard for her. And as you said, your kids are grown, and it's just hard to watch them grow. But they're like people that way. They gotta grow up. They're like people like that way. But I feel, Audrey, just know, girl, you got us. We're here. Don't worry, sweetheart. We got your back. All right. We'll help you. We'll walk you through it. But Karina was next on the list. She had a question, but that wasn't posted. Somehow we lost her. But it is your go. So here we go.
Hi, Karina. Again, I love you. Karina says, I am in a bit of a funk. Oh, no. She says, a few family reasons, but just wondering if any guidance, how to keep and grow my strength and stay on the positive path. It's a really fantastic question. I would like to say at first, before I even throw the cards, be sure to address the feelings that you're having over this. Acknowledge them, accept them. It's the only way that you could grow and stay on a positive path, because a lot of us, and I feel like this might be something you're doing, we push those negative feelings away. We push that I'm hurt, or I'm angry, or oh my God, I'm so mad at you, I could just choke you. We push that away because we're told all our lives that we're not allowed to feel that. And then it festers into something that it never should have been, or it keeps you from growing because you can't move past it. Address it, embrace it, say, oh, I accept this. I'm allowed to feel like this. And that is going to be the first step on how you can keep growing and how you can stay on the positive path. And it'll still jump out and bite you on the knee or other nether parts, but it won't be so vicious because you'll have been able to process how you feel about it. She says, okay, yes, have trouble with feelings. So yes, so spot on, squirrel. Be sure you do that. Okay, and I'm seeing that here too. I've got the Two of Swords upright, and that's showing you battling against, I'm not looking, I'm not listening. Look and listen and see what's happening, and stop making excuses for them. What you feel they are doing to you or to your family, they are doing. Okay? It's not in your imagination, but you've got to address it. That's the biggest thing I've got for you on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I hope that helps.
A lot of feelings tonight. You could already feel that Cancer moon I seen it piercing through the studio window, and I was like, dang, it is bright tonight.
The coyotes howling outside of my window.
And exactly right. And Karina said, okay, thank you. Love hearts. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Gotta love those hearts. All right, guys, we're going to be here for just a few more minutes. So we're going to take a couple more questions, and then we are calling it a night. We've been here for 2 hours. So, guys, thank you guys so much. But don't forget, Monday, we're back on track with everything. We will be here with Journey Ryan to start the week. And, of course, we've got a fun-filled week full of readings from myself to Squirrel to Destiny K to Elise Raven to Cassidy the Card Slinger, Deborah, Gigi. It's just a fun-filled week. So, guys, make sure you're checking out all the shows. You guys can see on My Psychic Connection all the show times. So, guys, make sure you guys are checking that out. And if you'd like to get a call with us when we are off the air, you guys can always go to My Psychic Connection and chat with us there. So, let's go ahead with our next question. The next person is Kenny. All right. Kenny says, Do you see me purchasing a car this year? So, Kenny, when it comes to you getting a car, I do believe the opportunity to get a car is most definitely there. But the thing is that I feel as though that things are going to come together, but it's the finance part of it. So this is also dealing with, if you're buying a car from a car lot, you're going to find yourself needing to make sure you've got your credit on point. So the thing is that make sure that you've got that done, and make sure that you've got a down payment. Now, if you're going to buy a car full cash, I'd be careful with the ones that you're finding online, because I keep seeing a lot of lemons that would be around. So be careful about that, because it's showing me to be choosy and to in this sense be picky, but you're not really being picky. You're choosing what's right for you, something that's going to last. You don't want to buy something for a little bit of money and then have to put 3 times the amount of money into it, and now the car is constantly being repaired and constantly need to being fixed. But I feel as though your best bet is going to a lot and getting a car from a car lot. That's why I wanted to point out, make sure you get your credit score and everything put out. So just make sure that you do that. And that's what I have for you. So thanks, Kenny. Thank you so much for your question. I appreciate it. Guys, do know that we are coming from multiple platforms. We have not skipped over anybody. The donations do jump the list. So we get to those because they have paid for a reading, but we do try to get to as many people as possible. So guys, please bear with us as we go through the list, because there are multiple Facebook groups, YouTube channels. We are on 160 other platforms. So guys, just bear with us as we go through. So you may not see everybody who's online around you. All right. So the next person in line is Kayla Foursquare.
Hi, Kayla. Kayla asked, do you speak English, squirrel? Do you see me meeting anyone anytime soon? Let's find out. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. First off, and I don't bring up past hurt unless it is in the daggone cards, because we have all been hurt deeply. But you are another one. This 3 of Swords is in the reverse. You have been devastated, but you have done so much work and so much building that you are flipping ready. Kayla, oh my God. That is so phenomenal to me. And you are looking, and you're looking in the right places. And very soon, I see new love. Look at, I love, this is like one of my favorite cards in this deck, because he's got the fox in his arms. He's got the squirrel on his shoulder. This is going to be somebody so loving, somebody so giving, somebody who values you the way you deserve to be valued. And check it out, Kayla. Bam. The Lover's card. And this will be in Gemini season. So this will be between late April and late May. Be on the lookout. He could be an animal lover. He's going to share your love of animals. Could be at a local drive to help stray animals. It could be even at the ASPCA or a pound or some. He's out there. He's out there, and that opportunity. Look at that. And I don't know if you can see it, but not only do we have our 2 jesters kissing with their hat and a heart, but we have 2 swans kissing with a head in their heart. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And you are by golly ready for it. Go, girl.
You got the go girl and the bell.
That was beautiful.
That was great. And the $1 from each one of these readings is going to the SPCA this month. That is
I almost said that, but I was like, I'll say it after.
So even better.
That was
right.
a beautiful reading for her. I'm very excited. Like, she's ready.
All
She's
right.
done so much
So,
work.
yes, I'm going to jump in with try to get a couple more in before we go. We'll do two more, one for me, one for you, and we'll have to call it a night, guys. But remember, we will be back Monday. So if you didn't get your chance to get a read in tonight, definitely tune in Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern with Journey Ryan Live with who? This guy right here. So, guys, let's take these last two questions. Let's go ahead with mine, which is with Debbie or Deborah. I do that with Deborah. Have you noticed that with me?
It's okay. You fix it. You fix it.
I do, because I like to say people's names properly if I can. All right, will my love life get better? So the thing is that with you bringing forth that energy, and we were just talking about this Cancer moon and energies being sharp and things like that, I do feel like, yes, the love life does get better, but it does come with communication. Right now, communication in the situation that you're currently in, I wouldn't recommend it going too deeply into anything because it's not going to be heard. I'm not telling you to just hold on to something right now, but I do feel like the deeper emotion, I would hold out until after the 18th of January, which is when Mercury goes back direct. So this will allow the energies to kind of die down a little bit. We'll be past that Cancer moon, and things will be a little bit better for you to, be able to communicate and be heard and not be met with defense. Because right now I feel like if you were to mention anything on a deeper level, defenses would go up. This would lead into a bigger arguments and things like that. I keep seeing two things here. And this is something I need to tell you because it's saying that you're going to have to make choices. I see someone new, and I see somebody from the past, or someone that maybe you're currently with. But this is somebody that looks like you've had an on-again, off-again relationship. But I see somebody totally new. And it's showing me in love, you're going to have to make a choice. Choices are coming. As we get to the end of January, a new person walks into your life. You're going to have to make these choices. Do I stay with what I know and feel comfortable with, or do I move on to the new relationship? That's something that you're going to have to make a serious choice about. I know that you'll make the right one for yourself. I'm not going to take away that right from you or tell you what you need, what you have to do, because that is up to you. And you have to do what's right for you. Because we have to make these choices in order to learn, grow, and to build. But I definitely feel love is definitely going to get better for you as we get into the spring. So I definitely feel like you've got things are in control when you get to spring. But love definitely blossoms for you. You are muted.
Okay. Sometimes those choices are a good thing. They're hard, but sometimes.
Right. But there's always a time when you're doing a reading and you see somebody who has a choice to make, but you're not allowed to mention the direction that they're supposed to go on.
Right, because
they have to make that choice.
We have to be able to make our choices. There is still the free will. Always
Absolutely.
the free will.
Mm-hmm. But on that one, it was specific. I feel it's almost like the universe is testing her ability to recognize right from wrong for herself. Again, this is about her self-care. And making that choice for herself. So definitely felt that energy real strong. All right. So who do we have as our last question of the evening?
Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. She says, hiya from England. Hiya from Georgia. She says, will I ever find love, as I've been single for 8 years? And thank you, ma'am. You're welcome. Oh, look, she's psychic. She knew she was getting me. So, will Lindsay ever find love, as she has been single for 8 years? Okay. I am seeing that the reason that you have been single is because there's been like an absence of choices in the area that you're at, or the position where you get to meet people. They're not exactly people that would light your fire. And I'm getting the feeling that they would make you feel less than. And I love that, because you know your value and you're not looking to settle for less. You are looking to find somebody who builds you up and meets you where you're at on an intellectual, emotional, and physical level. So I love that. So you've been looking at your choices like, no. And I am seeing a good celebration coming in. And I'm wondering if you're happy being single. I want to ask you a question before we even go further. Are you looking for someone because you want someone in your life, or because you feel that you're supposed to have somebody in your life because that's what everybody tells us? I want you to really think about that and make sure that that's what you want and not what you're conditioned to feel. Now, going forward from that, if this is something that you want, yes, there is a man coming forward for you, or a woman. It's that strong, emotional, beautiful energy that makes you feel so good about yourself. And this is the key. He makes you feel good about you. So, and you make them feel good about them. So, yes, it's in there. And I'm seeing June. This is a Cancer. The King of Cups is a Cancer, and in the zodiacal way, zodiacal, whatever. Cancer, June. And when you make this decision of whether to take up this offer or not, whether it's to go with him or to be by yourself, once you know what it is that you want, truly, truly want, you are going to be sitting on top of the, and that's beautiful, on top of the world.
Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. All right, guys, we have come to the close of our show. Guys, do make sure to tune in Monday and the rest of the week, because we will be here with multiple psychics at different times. So, guys, make sure you're checking out My Psychic Connection on Facebook. It has all the times on there for you guys, so you guys know what shows are coming up. If you're on the YouTube channel, just go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell, and you'll be notified every time we have a show coming up. Sorry, I had a tickle in my throat there for a second. But from everyone here at My Psychic Connection, we want to say thank you for joining us. I'm going to let Squirrel say her goodnight, so then I'll be right back.
Good night, everybody. I love you guys. Be kind to each other, and please, the theme of the night, be kind to yourselves. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We do appreciate you guys. We are here 5 nights a week. We're also on mypsychicconnection.com. Make sure you check that out. And guys, we've got a lot more stuff coming up for you on our YouTube station. So get ready for all that. We've got a ton of new shows, interviews, and lots of cool stuff. And we've got some tarot classes and things like that are coming up too. So we can't wait to be able to share all of that information with you guys. And until then, this is Journey Ryan and Squirrel saying, have a great night. Be kind to yourself. And we'll see you Monday. Good night, everybody.
Bye.